These signs that I'm about to tell you, if you see these signs, it doesn't mean they love you, first of all. Okay? Because if you see the signs of love in the first week, it's a projection. It's impossible for your brain to crystallize you and fall in love with you within the first month. Within the first week. It's impossible. So not only is it important to see these signs, it's also important to see these signs in a timely manner. In other words, you should be able to see this after 2 or 3 months. After 3 months, you should see this. Fourth, fifth month, you better see that shit, okay? Or else you got to get your eyes checked. And the reason why that is because this is the natural progression of every relationship. Now, you might see some of these signs, but not all of them, right? Sometimes people have a capacity to love you, meaning some people have a capacity to be completely in love with you. Some people's capacity is only to like you as a person. And if you don't see these things after 5 months, then you should definitely reconsider how this relationship is going to be and maybe lower your standards. Okay, so let's talk about this. The first thing you notice is that when you pull away, somebody loves you, they express their feelings for you. That's why I tell people, if they pull away and you only been with them for like a month, just pull away as well, mirror them. But if they pull away and you guys love each other and you guys been together for years, for example, then you have to talk. Get what I'm saying? So you pulling away will elicit an emotional response where they'll tell you how they feel, or they'll tell you how they care about you, right? You'll notice there's just more transparency. Pulling away makes them emotionally transparent. But when they don't love you, they have enough willpower to control those emotions, right? So it's pretty much a it's pretty much based on how much they love you, because if they love you, this will be very difficult to resist. The urge to speak about their feelings for you will be very difficult. And so you'll notice they'll tell you how they feel, they'll tell you how frustrated they are and everything. So that's how you know that they love you, is that pulling away creates an expression. Now, like I said, if you see this in the first month and first week and you pull away and they start expressing their feelings for you, that's creepy. Okay. Now, oh, sorry. Yeah, that's one thing. Now the next thing is that they pay attention to detail. Okay. The paying attention to detail is something that only happens when you're in love. And the reason why is this: naturally, when you're in love, there's a sense of insecurity. There are things that you want and that you need to know. Okay. And when you're in the anxiety, the desire for their validation causes you to pay deeper attention, causes your memory increases, your capacity to notice the details about them and recall them become increased. You'll notice that they like to go like this before they drink. Like, you'll notice the fucking details. You even notice that I might even blink a little bit slower in the left ear, right? But when they like you, they remember things, right? They're not forgetful like somebody who doesn't like you or somebody doesn't pay attention, but they don't remember fine detail. How do you know that? Trust me, when they like you, they'll tell you something very detailed about you, and you're gonna be like, okay, I'll give you props. I don't know how the fuck you found that out, right? That's one thing. They pay attention to detail. The next thing, and usually you'll see this in gifts, right? Where somebody likes you, they'll give you a good gift. Let's just say you like Teletubbies, right? They'll give you a fucking Teletubby, right? But if they really, really, really know you, they'll give you a more detailed gift that reflects what you like, that reflects your values, that reflects the hobbies that you have, things that only people that know you can know. Now, the next thing is the gaze. I call this the Leonardo gaze. Okay, I'm actually going to show you guys a picture of it. Um, by the way, if you're dating someone, you want to know whether or not they really love you, and you're in a cloud of emotion, you're nervous, you're anxious, so you don't know how to read these signs, book a one-on-one phone call with Father Alex. And then be able to call me, tell me what's going on, and I'll give you an assessment whether or not this person truly loves you. Click on the description down below where it says work with me one-on-one, and I'll see you guys there. Let's continue with the video. So I call it the Leonardo gaze because when you see it, it's like a relaxation. The muscles are relaxed, like I talked about. When somebody likes you, they'll give you a look, but it's not the hypnotic look. It's almost like the look that they give you is the same look that you see when you see anime, where the character is recalling a family member that possibly died. And you'll notice if you recall it like this, it's like that's what you tend to see when somebody loves you. When somebody doesn't love you, you won't see this. The next one is they want to do things for you all the times, right? They do things for you when versus when they do things for you when needed. When somebody's genuinely falling in love with you, you'll notice that they volunteer to help. They volunteer to do this. They volunteer gift. They volunteer and do things for you, right? Like they'll volunteer clean this, clean that. They'll just go out of their way. Somebody likes you would just do things when necessary. But when somebody loves you, they initiate everything. They initiate the gift. They don't just give you a gift on your birthday. They give you a gift when they feel like giving you, when they on a random day. They give you a flower on a random day. It's not just on Valentine's Day. And this is because when you like someone, you have the compulsive need to impress them, you know? And this is why I tell people, if you're dating someone, do not give too many gifts too soon, random gifts, because it might push them away a little bit. If you like them, give them a gift during their birthdays and stuff like that. But if you want to show that you love them, you do things for them in random moments. Now, those random moments are not random. The reason why I call it random is because you actually like them. You feel a compulsion to get their validation, right? And so because of that, you just randomly just want to do things for them. Next one, like I said, is that they are creative with the gifts that they give, right? Where somebody likes you, they get you a very generic gift. Somebody loves you, they give you a very detailed gift. Now, I want to say this, is that you might start to see behavior that they like you after a few years because people just get used to you, right? So this is something you might see in the first year when you're still like in that honeymoon phase. Now, the next one is that during sex, okay? The sex tends to be more emotional. It's more emotional sex rather than physical sex, right? They're not clapping cheeks, right? They're making love, right? And so it's almost like even after sex, you'll notice that they don't separate. Somebody loves you, they'll cuddle with you because their body's releasing oxytocin. And so they want to have a cuddling moment, I guess, right? Now, the next one and the last one is that when they text or call all the time. When somebody really loves you, they're always connected with you. Always texting you 24 hours of the day. Somebody likes you, they'll text you in the morning or they'll text you when it's necessary, right? Somebody loves you, it's a consistent flow of communication because you guys are becoming one mentally, right? Usually what tends to happen with love is that people become each other. They become each other. They think the same. They look the same. They have the same friends. Like they literally become one. And one of the qualities of it is that they just communicate more. There's more communication. The more things communicate, the more they begin to reflect each other. The more they begin to mirror each other. So that's one thing you'll notice is that they're always texting. And you'll notice in relationships that the more you end up loving someone, you'll notice that the text messages and the calls become more frequent. And it's almost like they're always on your side, either because of text, call, or in real life. Okay. And these are things that, and above all, it's something you sense. Okay. When somebody loves you, you sense it. You could sense it. You could sense that they match your energy. When they don't love you, you'll notice that they like you, but you don't know to what extent. Right? That's a sign that they love you, but not the same way you love them. Okay. And when you sense that, you got to pull away. Or give them distance so that maybe they can remember. Because sometimes, people's love dies because of indigestion, too much of something. So sometimes you got to pull away and give them that space.
So a lot of you guys have been asking me, how can I purchase all of your courses in one go? Well, if you guys want to purchase all of them, you guys can join the Mindful Attraction University, people. Yeah, that's right. And in this, you'll be able to access all of my courses for $3.99. Initially, if you purchase all of my courses, Emotional Mastery, Psychological Game of Attraction, my new course, The Feminine Woman, Natural Chemistry, Charisma Blueprint, Nice Girl, you guys can purchase all of it for $600. But with the bundle deal, you guys can purchase it for $3.99. Or you guys can purchase it in 3 easy payments of $125, people. Yeah, that's right. Or you guys can purchase it with the bonuses. So not only do you get the courses, but the bonuses. And that comes down to $7.99 or 4 easy and mindful payments of $199. Now, these bonuses are not regular bonuses. These bonuses are legit, almost like courses within a course, right? So you guys can just click on the description down below and explore the types of bonuses. For example, I have bonuses on how to get over your ex, how to become more creative, how to, well, especially in the feminine woman, I have a bonus about how to penetrate the mind and how to speak in a way that gets people to do what you want them to do. Like, it's honestly one of the craziest sections that I've ever made, because most of these courses, people, I come up with those ideas in meditation retreats. Nobody goes to the extent that I go. I go to meditation retreats to create these courses. There's a 14-day money back guarantee. If you don't like it, just ask me for the money back within 14 days, and I'll give you all the money back. Father Alex has never rejected a money back offer if I offered it. So, and if you guys already purchased one of my courses, for example, and you guys want to get the bonuses while getting a discount, you know what I'm saying? I have discount codes for people who purchase my courses. So if you purchase my courses, just send me a private message. Or if you work with me one-on-one, I'll give you a big discount for the courses. And there I can help all of you guys understand that this is a movement. Most people never knew this type of knowledge before. And I am trying to empower women across the world and liberate them from these negative and one-sided relationships through these courses. So hopefully you guys can spread the message and help other people out. And I'll see you guys inside. Or else I'm close to the